Hmm. All right, so I interrupt this live stream because as I was playing Runescape earlier, I actually got to Jad. But however, unfortunately, I just died. I just died. I just got killed. Yeah, I definitely get killed. Damn it. So, long story short, this is gonna be I'm not sure if it's gonna be a short stream because this is gonna be an hour or so. Me fighting Jad, and yeah, and before that, I really have to prep myself. Last time from my previous playthrough, I only brought in 5 prayer potions and bunch of of course, a bunch of rock tails. That's the only main food source I have in the bank. By the way, I could have gotten sailfish, but rock tails are fine, anyways. So anyway, without further ado, um, it is possible. At my current level, I can just kill Jad, or actually able to do the fight caves with necromancy. I am now level 82 necro, and then my attack is about to be level 87 soon enough. But however, I don't think my melee is good enough, and my range and magic aren't good enough as well. I mean, despite they are actually good enough in the skill, but however, I don't have the proper equipment for range and magic for to do this. So that's why I'm doing this in necromancy. And this is plausible because I did this like this I did this earlier. This is not the first time I did the fight caves. The first time I was only just doing it in melee, full on melee until I got bodied at level what, nearly 30. And then near close to level 60 the second time I did the fight caves with just necromancy. And by the way, my necromancy before was about level 70-ish. So I think that was last year. And now this year, uh earlier with level 82 necromancy with my level 70, I think level 70, yeah, tier 70 gear and stuff, and 5 prayer potion. Yeah, I think I need more prayer potion probably. Anyways, I think this is good enough. I think this is good enough. Like I said, this is gonna be a short, a quick live stream, I guess, an interrupted live stream. I might not gonna interact with the live chat as well, so yeah, all I'm gonna say is wish me the fuck luck because I am not sure if I can actually manage to defeat Jad with only just necromancy and stuff. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Literally in the middle of a match. And then the game crashed. What do you mean the game crashed? Huh? Like, it is stopped. Uh, okay, connection. I think I'm not gonna supposed to connect to World 84 anymore. I need to connect to the Australian New Zealand server. I think it's the best I can do. I have to connect. For fuck's sake! I think I have to do this and there we go. Server kicked me out. Anyways, I think I don't. I have to go. Yeah, sorry, we have trouble logging you in. I am not going to World 84. I think the US server is bugged. I mean, the UK server is bugged. World 12. This is by far the only stable server so far in my playthrough in RuneScape. So you're you're on your own. Prepare to fight for your lives. Where am I? Where? What the? Oh, third wave. I survived. Hello? What? Huh? I'm so confused. Anyways, small commentary by the way while I'm just doing this drawing. From what I've heard from everyone is that in order for you to progress to wave 63, which is actually the final boss Jad, in order for you to get like the awesome fire cape, the first thing you'll ever have to do when you start off fight caves is you have to kill these bats. The the tsuki. I don't know how to pronounce this stupid monsters. Zakek. So I have to kill these Zakek. The bats first because the bats drain my prayer. And with my demon horn necklace, it restores my prayer if I don't have bones, so I cannot do any restoration. I am on my own. But anyways, so now we're doing both of them, the Keck versions. These guys, if you kill the big guy, it'll just split into two, turning into the small tiny guys. Now, strategy wise, you have to use AoE or area of effect abilities such as the scythe or whatnot. If it's necromancy, now people would suggest to just do multi-combat, but I digress because both my range and magic levels. Oh, now we're in the big guys. Both the range and magic level, magic skills I have, they don't actually have good best in slots yet. They're all the free to play ones. And of course I have to kill these bats. I get off. Anyways, then the next round is gonna be like a rinse and repeat. So it's gonna be the batch of these guys, and then oh, there's more bats, and then there's also the other bats on the other side. So I have to roam around the place in order to bug them off. And then there's gonna be the small dudes, and then this guy as well. Always attack the big guys because they're yeah easy. And then once you deal with the big guys, you just have to deal with the small guys, like only this one. And then the bats, you always kill the bats first because they're gonna drain all your prayer potions, and then it's gonna be a big yikes later on, further in the waves. So, anyways, enough commentary. I'm just gonna let you watch my progress so far. And now it's them, and it's the big guy and that big one as well. So, oh, they're bats? I didn't notice. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna end the comment and wish me luck. Alright, so I'm just gonna uh, rest up, safe spotting the area for a moment, and then yeah. Right now, I need some break. All right. Anyways, I'm still waiting for all my conjure to expire so that I can actually spawn a new one. But this time they're together instead of just being separate. All right. Anyways, let's do this. All right. So this is the moment. After I'm killing these two Zeks, I'm gonna get Jad. So I have to be careful because melee combat or close combat is very dangerous here. So, anyways, let's go. God damn it! All right. So my membership is already expired now. So how am I supposed to dodge those? Like the game is so awfully lag. I see the pattern. However, when I click, it took me like zero point 0.5 or at least a second delay for my character to start moving to that direction. Another another massive L. Oh my god. How am I supposed to defeat Jad? What the hell? Like for real, how am I supposed to defeat Jad? Hmm? I thought I had it. I thought I had it. You know, I had it covered. But apparently, it's not enough. All right, Jad. How can I fight Jad in necromancy? It's really easy now. They say, according to White Grim Reaper. That was 3 years ago.
I do not have a fire cape. Despite being a maxed player with almost all 120s and a lot of boss kills, I don't have a fire cape. And when doing some research earlier today, I realized that the fully upgraded fire cape from Zuck gives you Igneous Omni Power, which I knew was a good ability, but I did not know how insane it was. So, today we're getting fire cape, and as part of that, we are learning Jab. It's really easy when you're maxed. I'm gonna be real with you. It's really easy. I looked it up. He has less HP than Krill, and I've been killing Krill for, I don't know, like a month or two. I have like 1,000 kills at Krill. So, going to our setup here. Pretty simple. We're using our magic gear, tier 80. I'm gonna actually.
Come the fuck on. I don't really care about fucking. I don't really care about fucking max player getting Jed, whatever. I wanna get a good easy cape. In order for you to get an easy cape, you must at least have level 120 in every skill. That's how it is. In order for you to do bosses or make money in this game, you need to have. Shut up. Oh my god. I am mimicking and mocking people sometimes, okay? I always do that. But at the same time, Jesus Christ, I just want to do necromancy. It's doable and it's by far my strongest combat skill ever. How am I supposed to dodge? You don't really kill Jed in Necro. You must at least know the timing for the boulder attacks.
Copico Brown!
Shut the fuck up! Advertisement! Oh my god. Anyways, I have no idea what I'm doing. I am close. I am literally at the end of the fight cave. I am literally just a doorstep away for the goddamn fire cave.
Under it every or new skill have done because way I figuring and
Wait, so the boulder is actually range? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Is the boulder actually range? Is it a range attack the whole time? So I got bodied by a range attack? I am looking at videos of some guy did it first try, and apparently Jad uses range attacks in the boulder way. So let me understand. If I'm getting close, melee attack, protect from melee. If you're close to him, and then his swipes are actually just unbearable. Next is slam. Okay, so Jad slams down his front leg on to the ground, causing large cracks to appear in the floor, and the boulder will fall from the ceiling onto the player. This cannot be avoided. Okay, so I cannot dodge that. So what I did in my playthrough is that I dodged the fuck out of it, assuming that I would be able to just jinx it. So just I cannot just, use surge and dive to escape the boulder. So I just commit Sudoku. Okay. Magic attack, breathes fire shortly and lowers his head before raising his front feet. And I mean, so basically, him standing up for a few seconds and then did the Bowser, Bowser fireball in Mario. Yeah. And then, yeah, that's where you're gonna do deflect magic and then deflect rage if he's starting to, for fuck's sake, slam the table like that. And then, of course, always avoid getting close to him or else you're gonna get bodied. Alright, now I know. So, of course, always Toko, the coin currency for Kazar, and also Fire Cape. This is the main thing I wanted. I want that goddamn Fire Cape. Uh, living on the prairie. Why is this a requirement? Defeat Jed 5 times. Okay, so this is actually nothing. Just kill him. And then Speed Killer, kill him in at least a minute or 45. This is literally 120 max killer player's dream. Okay, I cannot do that in my current level. Seeing lava, use your fire cape on Jad before defeating. Mm-hmm. I don't know what that means. Use your fire cape on Jad. Oh, you just right click and then use. Okay, that's kind of pointless, but whatever. Defeat Jad after using the correct protection prayer against all of his basic attacks, and then defeat Jad without killing any of its supporters. The you hurt cup. So I want the fire cape so badly. I know you can get the obsidian cape, like whatever, but however, fair cape. Surviving killing Jad is required to get the fire cape to access the fight clean, which I think is where you fight the. Oh, it's the advanced version. Okay, I think this is where you get the obsidian. I'm not sure. Oh no, there's nothing. Okay, doesn't matter. Mm. So strategy. I know I'm already end my membership now, and I don't really want to let the game kick me off because if the game kicks me off, I am back to free to play, and I cannot do this anymore. So I'm not gonna do fight clean, kill. I'll just only do Jad so that I can actually do the get the fire cape. Look, this is one thing that I wanted when I started playing RuneScape. Okay, I see some random member on some machinima on YouTube showing or flexing their fire capes and be like, "Oh my god, look at the cape! It's moving! I can't believe it! I want that! I want the fire cape so bad." So in order for me to strategize, is that in order for me to to survive. No! System update! It's over! I can't! God damn it! Uh, what day is it? It's Thursday. Why there's a system update? Why did you do this to me? No! I was strategizing. I cannot do this. Just buy the membership. No. You know how much money I have to throw away just to get a membership? Exactly. I don't want to waste more money. Really? Anyways, I think that's about it for the live stream. I know this is gonna be short, but I promise I will live stream again once I'm member once more. I mean once I got the membership once more. Hopefully I have to sacrifice has been made. Okay, I don't. It's just a video game. You don't have to keep on staying membership as much as you want. Oh my god. Oh my poor little money. All right, so I'm probably not gonna stay membership as much as I want, anyways. And there we go. Back to default. Actually, no, I'm not sure if I am forced to swap to curses once I'm go free to play. But anyways, fuck's sake, a system update. Anyways, it's fine. I can just do the 5K live stream once more. No big deal. Anyways, that's about it. Thank you all so much for watching the live stream. I hope you do enjoy it. Don't forget to leave a like, and of course, feel free to subscribe. And of course, as always, now I'm gonna be broke with this. Thank you and goodbye. Anyways, I think for flexing purposes, no, actually, no, it doesn't even work. Actually, even if I have this, it won't work anyways, but still, I want it. By the time this update is over and I log back in, I'll probably in Lumbridge or Berthorpe. I don't know. For now, I'm just gonna roam around the members area as much as possible. So, anyways, that's it for the live stream. That's all. Goodbyes.